What's up, guys? It's Eric here. We are reviewing bossoskills, who is rank 1 NA right now, in a pretty like 100 LP past Setsuko, I think. Don't fact check me on that, but he's a very strong player that has actually been playing the Duelist line a lot, so I'm really interested in seeing him play. He's also in the middle of a chess game right now. Let's see how he does here. Where's his rating? Let's see if we can. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So he really likes playing the AD angle, which is something that I want to learn better. He likes playing more into vertical duelist, so I'm really excited to see how he plays this, because this is not something that I'm that comfortable playing. But yeah, it seems like he often plays a vertical duelist into like Zed. Started a sword this game. He wanted to start bow. Is holding the Kale pair. It's a rod. Okay, also ends up holding the... Okay, and he just slam picks Duelist Crest immediately. So yeah, we can see a really fun duelist angle this game. What does he want to level here? Or here, by the way. Like, if you level for another duelist, you can't even use your Duelist Crest, but I guess that's fine. I mean, it's better than playing like a deluxe duelist, huh? Nothing really good to slam here, right? Or Relos is an option. If you're looking for like Zed items, you want like the sword. But yeah. Oh shoot, he is. Okay, but he's got the bishop in there. Oh, his opponent went AFK? Is he gonna win the chess game, Pog? All right, he got 3-0'd here by someone who has 6 poppies. Interesting. Very, oh. What is that? There's like pieces on the left? Okay, and now he just put in this. He's got 3 seconds left. Brings the bishop back. How does he finish that game? Oh, and what's in the duelist orb, by the way? Okay, takes, trades, queen takes, push the pawn. Okay, now back to this. This is a pretty good fight. I mean, he's just gonna win this. Poor duelist is pretty strong early, right? I love playing chess and auto chess at the same time. Yeah. He needs his chess pieces to play themselves. All right, that's GP2. Comes in over one of the duelists. I guess it has to be Yasuo. Is he pre-level here? Yep, just definitely pre-levels. Is he gonna play 5 duelists here? Actually curious. Wait, okay, what's going on in the chess game, man? Did he lose? I wanted to see the end of it. Okay, so I actually don't know what's in that orb. I didn't read fast enough. Is it like a Yasuo? I guess I could look it up. All right, a good win here. I'm interested to see what he takes. Because he does need to start finishing some of these items. Like Sunfire could be fine, which could also... if he wants to go Edge of Night, he needs multiple Chain Vests. He could go Gwynsu if he really wants to. Okay, he goes the Chain. It's also a Chain Annie. Duelist Crest has a Yasuo in it. Yeah, okay. Ran out of time. Rest in peace. Oh, Nyla? Wait. Okay, so he's just going to go fast 6 for 6 duelists, probably? Okay, and he ends up slamming Locket. Whoa. Wait. What? And he actually... Oh, okay, he wanted to make 10 here. Okay, that makes sense. And he frontlines the Kale. Look at this. Locket Slam. And it's not even Locket... Like, I mean, it is Locket Slam. But it's Locket Slam that he went for. He took the Chain Vest off Carousel and went for the Locket. So I think he is of the opinion that in this duelist comp, Locket is a really, really good slam to get rid of these items. I wonder if he ever sells something here. Oh, he's going to go this so that he can potentially sell the Yasuo. But he needs the Yasuo for 6 duelists. I mean, maybe he just really likes Duelist Talon. That also makes sense. Is Bear Together still an augment? I haven't seen it at all this set, so I imagine not. I guess they probably thought it was too broken. He's going to remake the GP and slam Locket on Nyla? I'm not sure. I mean, it's okay on GP. I mean, eventually GP comes out for sure. So, I guess so. I'd have to imagine. Is he going to sell one of these units here? If anything, I would think sell Fiora. Okay, he's going to sell neither. Oh, he does still have the Yasuo in the box. But yeah, he just prioritizes strong board, having all the pairs. Is Locker Sleeper again? Okay, I don't know about Sleeper, but it definitely seems strong in this early board. We have all of these frontline duelists, especially Kale, who is also apparently a frontline duelist here. But that's really cool that he frontlines the Kale. I wouldn't ever think to do that. This Yasuo ended up costing him 4 gold, right? He didn't make gold last turn, and he didn't make gold this turn for it. Just levels here. Oh my god, he's rolling with like 5 gold. I didn't think you could do this on NA. But he does have a lot of pairs. I mean, surely you play 6 duelists. Okay, he's going to duelist Vel'Koz. I like that a lot. Makes Guard Breaker plus Sword. Yo, these are such interesting item slams. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody else, their first 2 item slams be Locket Guard Breaker. But they always leave orbs on the board. It doesn't take the unit out of the pool, so it actually increases the chance of you seeing like Yasuo in your shop. Jubilant Veil, spread shot. Okay, goes Jubilant Veil. I've seen him really, like I was looking at his match history and I saw multiple Nyla carry augments, or not carry augments, but Nyla augments. So I think he really likes this Nyla unit. I'm down to play this. Like, I feel like this is such an uncontested line right now that, like, I'm kind of down to play it. The beauty of this game is there's so much variety and strategy. True. Like, I don't know. TFC is such a cool game, actually. Like, it's so cool to see someone who does something that you would never do, and then you're like, wait, that's genius. Like, frontlining this Kale, like, she's never even got close to dying. I mean, she died in this fight, but, like, he hasn't got close to losing any of these fights. Like, it makes so much sense. Do you have any suggestions for an EUS streamer? Someone was saying Solo Gasang. Actually, he's on EUS, right? Yeah. Someone was saying Solo Gasang earlier. I haven't watched any of his VODs. The only EU player I've watched is Dasic, who I think is really quite good. There's a clip where Mortog says the units out of the pool are already in the orb when generated. So Mort did say that, but then he tweeted the next day that he was wrong. If you go to his Twitter, yeah, he tweeted the next day that he looked in the code and actually they aren't out of the pool when they're in the orb. So for the rest of the set now, everyone's going to ask me, hey, why do you take the units out of the... Why don't you pick up the orb? And I'm going to say that, and then someone's going to say, actually, Mort said the other thing, and then it's going to actually Mort corrected himself the next day. But the moral of the story is you do actually gain odds by just leaving the orbs on the board. Crap, I didn't see what item he had, but I'm really afraid, like, Twitch player has been really annoying for me when around, like, skipping, like, giving me a random ad whenever I don't just let the VOD play, so I'm just going to let the VOD play. He goes, oh, it was sword, right? He didn't make a sword item, right? No, he did. Oh, yeah, he did make sword. This can be just Edge of Night. Okay, I like that a lot. Locket versus Nyla healing, plus by the time the shield breaks, your duelist will already gain some stacks. Yeah, I mean, it's also just like you want to position your units in a line for Nyla, so having them already want to do that, like the Locket makes sense. Basically, that Mortog by Mortog, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But I'm happy that he corrected himself, so at least we know what the truth is. I feel like more freely confidently says things that don't make sense or just aren't true. I mean, TFT is a complicated game, so I think anybody who's like the lead dev of a game like that is gonna have times where, you know, like I was in a game earlier with Kent, like Riot Kent, and someone was like, hey, if I put 2 misfortunes on my board, do I get double Make It Rain proc? Like, does she give me like 40 gold or whatever? And Kent just didn't respond. And like, I don't know if that's because Kent knew the answer but like wasn't paying attention, or because Kent was like, it maybe is this way, but I'm not completely sure. So yeah. I also live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm duo stream, so if you hear me talking to somebody and you don't know who I am talking to, then that's why. Okay, so he's just chilling. He rolled a decent bit at 6 this game, just to hit his 2-star units, play around them. Man, I feel like I'm learning a lot. I feel like this set, like I made the mistake yesterday of actually playing around like a 1-star forecast. I feel like a lot of the 1-star forecasts are actually kind of weak. Like playing around, oh, hello Zed. Like playing around these, like rolling at 6, these like 2-star, oh, and he needs to pick up, well, I mean, I guess he doesn't need to pick up the Nyla, but he should. Okay, so that's Nyla 2, got Zed in, gets the, oh, and gets Hacker in as well. Okay, I love it. Is he gonna slam anything else here? Okay, this is a really nice board. So just 6 duelists, gets in Laser Corp with Sejuani. I mean, this is a comp that really likes rolling at 7, right? You don't really need any 5 costs, and hitting Sedge and Zed is really good. Yeah, I don't know if the double MF tech works because I didn't actually pay attention. But Kent did not respond. Oh my god, he's going to take a Duelist Emblem and go 8 Duelist. I mean, literally, he just has to be level 8 and he can play 8 Duelist. So he'll just go fast level 8 at 4-5 and he'll be happy. And he already has the Veins. Do you think Duelist is a consistent comp to climb? I don't know. I have not played this comp at all, but this guy is literally rank 1 NA and he's done very well with it, so probably. He also put the Edge of Night, the second Edge of Night that he got from the Duelist Crown on Nyla. Wild. Huh. It's really interesting. She is kind of like, she's a utility frontliner. So I actually don't, that's interesting. I've thought about that. Yeah, mistakes do happen. Yeah, I'm happy that he, oh, okay, I have to edit this out of the VOD. God, damn it. Okay, let's move off this, so that I don't accidentally. And now I'm gonna edit, okay, so I have to edit this VOD. Cut out ads. Bosso VOD. When did Twitch start putting ads in VODs, by the way? Any knowers? Because, like, what is this? My second time seeing Garbreaker Zed today, and it looked very good both times. Interesting. I haven't, I mean, it makes sense, right? It seems good. Nyla's low-key OP. I think, like, high-key. I don't think there's actually a low-key about it. I think she's kind of high-key OP. So many ads nowadays, it's almost unwatchable. Maybe if I watch it in the VOD library, like in their player, it won't give me an ad, you know? Kind of down to do that. Okay, but let's finish out this spot, of course. And then I'm down to watch some more Bosso after this, because I really like how he's playing. Okay. Okay, so Zoe here, Yasuo. I mean, you already have Yasuo too. You can hold the Zoe pair, but... Oh. Yeah, okay. And so we're just going to chill. We're going to go 8 next round. And probably stabilize around 8 duelists and have a very strong board. Just get yourself a Twitch ad blocker extension. Okay, I tried to get the Twitch ad blocker and it worked for like a week and then it just like completely broke my Twitch, so I had to uninstall it. But I could try it again. And he ended up slamming IE. Okay, because I was curious if he did slam anything else. And yeah, the IE seems really good. I'm curious what he does with this cloak. Is it like a gargoyle or a Sejuani? Or even like a declaw perhaps? I think you probably want to frontline him, right? The other option is like duo carry. And you go for like a Renans on your... Ooh, he went for the... He was going to go for 5-cost sword. Now he goes for Rod? What is Rod here? 5-cost sword could have been BT for somebody. Surely you level here for Vayne. When he even rolls, it's going to be a roll to 0 angle. He has Zed pair now, which is really nice. You could hold on to the Nyla, but that seems like a bit much. Yeah, I think there are some Twitch ad blockers. I just don't know how well they work. He's also... Okay, Setsuko's playing Sona 3, by the way. Interesting. And that's Sona's carry augment. That's pretty sick. This is a dope lobby. He actually got wrecked the turn after he put in 8 duelists. That's insane. Yeah, I think you need a Twitch-specific ad blocker to actually block Twitch, but I haven't looked into it too much. Wait. He didn't lock shop there, right? Okay, no, I'm just losing my mind. It's just it had some similar units in it. The Sona augment is insane. Oh yeah, I had a pretty cool Sona carry game the other day. It's pretty fun. I mean, Bosso's spot augments wise is really, really nice as well, right? But yeah, I feel like his board should be pretty strong here. Maybe Setsuko's spot was just nutty. I guess we'll see. I'm curious, like, I don't know. I feel like 8 duelists should at least be stable at the end of stage 4, right? He's lost 2 fights in a row, though. Yeah, this is NA rank 1 right now. Bossoskills. He's holding the echoes. Okay, so here's the real question. Do you get out of 8 duelists or you just stay in it? I feel like the power level of 8 duelists is so high that you should just stay in it. But, like, if that's the case, why is he holding echo, I guess? Okay, go sword here. He's got a lot of offensive items. I mean, you have to roll it down here, ideally for... Okay, ends up going GS. Double Locket. Wow. He actually, like, prioritizes Locket on this. Okay, hitting Zed there is huge. He actually prioritizes Locket on this Nyla unit. It makes sense. But yeah, like, he prioritizes hitting Locket over other stuff. Because you really want to do just line up in a straight line with Nyla, so it makes sense. That's so cool. I've not seen anybody just, like, prioritizing this Locket item, but he, like... Yeah, he slammed it early. This is the power of Locket. All right, really cool seeing this spot review, actually. So, the only thing he has to roll for now is Sedge. So, the value of rolling is pretty low. He should at least try to econ up, right? And I mean, yeah, this is literally just his board. Goes double Locket, but not using one of the hexes. Yeah, I mean, I think it's because... I mean, who would he put in that hex? You can't really put Zed in without moving his entire team back 1 row, which means it would take longer for them to get to the front. Like Locket with Electro Charge? Oh yeah, that is pretty gross. But yeah, like, the only way to get Locket value on Zed would be to move your entire team back 1 hex, which means it would take them an extra second to, like, step up to the front line, which could actually mess with positioning. Locket was good. Locket is good when you have no front line. You need just enough. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, this is really cool. And he also, I mean, he needs Zed next to Nyla so that he gets the Nyla CC reduction from the, or just CC immunity from the augment, so it makes sense. But yeah, what a cool game. I'm actually interested to see where he places this game because it doesn't look like his board's that insane. Also, does he go for a Vayne item here or like a frontline item for Sedge? Because like, ooh, okay, yeah, he just goes for, I guess that's Vayne item. No, the Zed doesn't get the Locket buff because he's not actually on the same row, even though the horse is. He's goes for Vayne item here. He's really not prioritizing tank items. I mean, he has double Locket, I guess. And he just rolls it. Ooh, he's really cutting Sedge for Aphelios. Duelist Aphelios. And then he just frontlines the Kale. Whoa. I mean, Duelist Aphelios definitely seems good. Oh, I wonder if his read is that it's actually more frontline than Sejuani because of the CC. Huh. That's quite interesting. Wow, okay, he wins that fight. That was really close. Okay, but now he's another Sedge. That's kind of rough, because now, like, I don't know, he's far off Sedge too. Setsuko has 2 Sedges, or 3 Sedges. So it's a bit harder to hit. But yeah, that's actually really interesting. And now we just use his Kale as like a meat shield. She just gets the Locket buff and then chills. Oh my god, look at that Aphelios ult though. Duelist Aphelios broken. Also itemizing Vayne now. He wins this fight. Dude, these fights are so close, but he's actually winning out every single one. Top 4 easily secured. Top 3 probably guaranteed. Top 2 is even quite likely unless he loses every fight from here on out. This board really came online with Zed too. Like it was looking kind of middling. And the Aphelios even. I did not realize, I mean, Duelist Aphelios obviously makes sense, but I did not realize you could just cut Sedge. He even just goes IE for the 3rd item here. I was thinking potentially another, like, any frontline item, but he deprives it so high. If you had Sedge 2, you played over Aphelios, right? Because if not, why is he making it? Surely Sedge 2 is better than Aphelios 1, right? No? Is it matchup dependent? Versus people are clumped like this, the Aphelios is better, but I mean, Sedge also really wants you to be clumped. Oh my god, though. I actually just stomped that guy with Aphelios 1. This is such a sick game. So many really cool decisions. All right, it's top 2. It's just him and Setsuko now. Does he want the Sedge versus Setsuko? Maybe. I just like, what is he rolling for here after he hit Sedge? He passed a Zoe 3? I mean, it'd be a lot of gold. And also, I don't really think Zoe 3 matters that much in this matchup. It's just a Zoe with Duelist Pat. I don't know that it's like worth the gold to make it. He backlined his team a little bit. I wonder what the idea behind that is. Okay. But yeah, he seems to really like this Duelist Aphelios. Like, he's playing Duelist Aphelios 1 over Sedge. Really interesting. Okay, yeah, now he moves back up. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that positioning was. But yeah, it seems like, especially with Setsuko so clumped up, seems like a really tough matchup. Okay, yeah, he's just going to send it and try to just go through the front door. Just have Zed knock on the front line, but I don't know if it's enough. Oh my god, Zed just immediately died. All right, so that's probably a second. I mean, he's still alive. He's got one more fight. He could get like a Zephyr here or something, or maybe an Aphelios. Ooh, sure shot? Yeah, no, it's probably just Zeke's, right? I mean, you just sell your whole bench, and is this better than Aphelios? Okay, no, he's just going to cut down a 6 Duelist for a much stronger board. Okay. That makes sense. I think. I don't know. I'm actually, like, I don't play this comp enough, so I don't actually know the power level 6 Duelist. I wonder if this is enough to win. I mean, it's definitely worth a try. His old board was obviously not doing too well. Oh, close. I don't know if it was even closer, honestly. All right. That was a really fun game to watch, though. Learned a lot. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, check out my Twitch down below.